You have likely seen what artificial intelligence can do in science fiction movies like Terminator or Her. Applications such as driverless cars, computer vision, and natural language processing have been made possible with the development of artificial intelligence. You must know a programming language to make AI project. In this video, I will explain the 6 most used programming languages and libraries in the field of AI. Let's first take a look at what AI is. AI is the ability of a computer or robot to perform various activities by imitating humans. AI was first proposed by Alan Turing, who came up with that can machine think like humans? You can say that AI is an automatic process where the computer can do the things that human intelligence can do. What you can do with AI is that image recognition, object recognition, language-to-language translations, natural language processing, image and speech recognition, driverless cars. Let's take a look at the programming language you can use for AI. Python is the most used programming language to develop artificial intelligence applications. Python was developed by Guido van Rossum in the 1990s. Sites such as YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest were developed with Python. Python is a syntax-easy, general-purpose, interpretive, and object-oriented programming language. With Python, you can make projects such as AI applications, data science projects, and website development. For AI applications, Python is king. The most used libraries for AI such as scikit-learn, Keras, TensorFlow, and PyTorch were written in Python. Python is taught as a beginner language in many universities because it is easy to learn. If you don't know any programming language, you can learn Python as a first step to learn AI. With Python, you can make projects related to AI, data science, machine learning, deep learning, and data analysis. Python also has a rich number of resources. The examples in the AI book usually use the Python language. Libraries written in Python language most used in machine learning are scikit-learn and PyCaret. Libraries written in Python language most used for deep learning are TensorFlow, PyTorch, and FastAI. Another important programming language used for AI is Java. Java first appeared in 1989 with the OAK name. It was later modified in 1995 and its name became Java. For server-side application development, Java is king. The most used language, especially for creating Android applications, is Java. Java is also used for AI projects. There are many frameworks written in the Java. For example, with TensorFlow Java, you can create, train, and deploy machine learning models. TensorFlow Java supports both CPU and GPU. Framework for neural networks written in Java are Nerov and Deep Learning 4G. Framework written in Java for natural language processing are Apache OpenNLP and Stanford Core NLP. Framework written in Java for machine learning are Java Machine Learning Library, RapidMiner, Weka, Hancock Machine Learning Framework, and Deep Java Library. Julia is a high-performance, flexible language used for scientific and numerical calculations. Julia's syntax is similar to Python and R and easy to learn. You can use Julia with the other language such as R, Python, and C. You know, Python is an interpretive language. When you run a line of code written in Python, you will see the result instantly. Unlike Python, Julia works by compiling. So Julia is as fast as the C language, which is one of the fastest languages. As you know, the more cores complex algorithm use, the faster they run. Julia uses all cores in the system and makes use of the parallel programming feature by distributing the calculation to the cores. So, you can quickly do scientific calculation using Julia. If you want speed in deep learning, Julia is king. Code written in Julia is also easy to read. You can run libraries such as TensorFlow, MLBase, and MXNet with Julia. C++ was very popular at the end of the last century because it is a low-level programming language. The performance of level programming language is fast. Low level means that the code written is close to machine language. The C++ language is to use the developed operating system, file systems, and other system-level applications. C++ is general-purpose, cross-platform programming language developed as an extension of C in the early 1980s. C++ is also used for AI, although it is not the language of the first choice. C++ is used for AI in games, robot movements, and fast execution of projects due to its high level of performance efficiency. Frameworks such as TensorFlow, Caffe, and Microsoft CNTK are written in C++. JavaScript is an object-oriented programming language used to build dynamic websites. With JavaScript, you can add features such as buttons, text, and games to your site. Also, JavaScript helps to build web applications. Thanks to AI libraries, JavaScript developers can develop AI applications without the need for another programming language. You can make smarter web applications using JavaScript. There are many machine learning libraries and modules written in JavaScript. For example, TensorFlow.js is a JavaScript framework for training and deploying machine learning models. With these libraries, you can build machine learning models for mobile, desktop, cloud, and web. Other JavaScript frameworks you can use for your AI projects are Brain, Conet, and Neatoptic. If you have done machine learning or data analysis projects, you have heard of the R language. The R programming language was first developed in 1993 by Ross Iacca and Robert Gentleman. The name R comes from the initial of these people's names. R was originally developed to implement the S language, which focuses on statistical computing and graphical modeling. Over the years, R has become an open source, free programming language that allows statistical data analysis and graphic. R language can work with code written in other languages such as C, C++, Python, Java, and .NET. Although R is mostly used for data analysis and machine learning studies, it is also used for AI projects. You can develop and deploy models with TensorFlow using the R language. You can use R packages such as Caret, MLR, and E1071 for your machine learning analysis. AI is a very hot field. In this video, I talk about the 6 most used language for artificial intelligence. Among these languages, Python is the most used for AI. To start AI, I recommend you to learn Python. If you know different language such as JavaScript, you can use libraries written in that language. That's it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, press the bell icon, and give me a like. Bye for now.